Hey, I'm Anthony Ippolito from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a professor in the Department of Biological Sciences at DePaul University in Chicago. I also own and operate an ecotourism project in Brazil, in southern Brazil, where we work on a ranch, lots of horses, lots of horseback riding, lots of other fun stuff as well. Life for me is great, always an adventure, always fun. And you consider the alternative, when you wake up in the morning, it's going to be a good day. So certainly there's always challenges in life, but challenge for me is opportunity. If you have any doubt about my mental fortitude, perseverance, or physical stamina, 3 weeks after I finished a 24-hour solo mountain bike race, I just finished a 100-mile race in Georgia in the pouring rain. In my world, quitting is just not an option. And here's the kicker, I paid for this. Yeah! This isn't Hollywood makeup, this is the real stuff. So as a lecturer, obviously I talk a lot. Sometimes I talk so much, I get a little hoarse, just like Cole here. Right here, cracked my chin open about 10 years ago, slipped, fell on a rock. I was in the middle of nowhere in Brazil, chin was hanging off, crazy glued it shut. I raft, I canoe, I kayak, I can climb trees, I'm an elite mountain biker, I'm an expert horseman, Dutch bowline, I'm really good with ropes, I set up traverses, I set up rappels. I know how to build harnesses out of rope, figure eight. I can hike for days and days and days without end. And I know how to cook out in the field. Top that.
Strengths. I'm adventurous, I got a great attitude, positive mental attitude, I can deal with any kind of person, I've lived all over the world, in exotic places, I can eat anything.
I've had to collect my own food at times, places where I had to get along with indigenous people. Look, I've eaten crickets, I've eaten maggots, I've eaten termites, I've eaten ants, I've eaten bats, rats, snakes, civet cat, dog. I'll eat that butterfly right there if I had to. I've eaten grasshoppers, you name it, and I've eaten it. Yes, I got an iron gut, but I do what needs to be done.
I could hold this handstand for about 27,000 minutes, and I could hike across this country if I had to, eating chunks of cement.
So in my profession, both as a professor and as a guide in my ecotourism business in Brazil, I have to deal with a lot of people. So dealing with people, you got to build a rapport first so you get their trust and gain their trust. But a lot of times you have to push them a little bit and coax them into pushing their own personal envelopes to achieve the objective and achieve the goal. This skill right there is essential for maintaining team unity, so everyone's a participator and moving the team forward as a whole. Some other strengths I forgot to mention when I was upside down over there. A, I know how to use a compass and I know how to read maps. 2, I know how to start fires. C, I love beer. You gotta love a person who loves beer. 4, I forgot what 4 is. Wait. I remember what 4 is. 4 is, look, I'm a tropical biologist. I know how to identify plants. It's a real useful tool there to get food, get shelter, build shelter. Oh, I also forgot, E. I used to work in roofing, and I know how to, well, actually I used to do all sorts of construction, know how to build things, know how to construct things. So, loaded. You can't find a better person, more well suited. Other skills I bring to the table, I've worked on biodiversity expeditions. I know how to set up pitfall traps. I can climb, as I already mentioned, collecting fruit. I know how to set up other kinds of traps, snares and so on. And I hunt flamingos. Of course, I always try to avoid making an ass of myself, like Gambit here. One last strength that I completely forgot. I am trained in first aid and CPR, And I know how to use things like EpiPens, I know how to make splints, and how to get people out of dangerous situations if they've been injured, or how to avoid the dangerous situation before it even happens. And by the way guys, I'm on vacation right now.